As we have seen earlier, the histogram represents the frequency of occurrence of specific phenomena which lie within a specific range of values and arranged in consecutive and fixed intervals. Uh, in below code, the histogram is plotted for the courses and the uh, number of enrollment. Like we can assume that number of courses offered and number of students enrolled here. So C contains 20 and C++ contain 15 and Java contain 30 and Python contains 35 enrollments. So this is how it is represented here. Okay, so this can be pulled into like plot dot bar. This like it is containing, it is another way of representation. This plot is actually derived from the figure, and the figure is taken from here, and from here uh, here this plot plt is that matplotlib.py plot as plt. So plt dot figure, we are defining the figure size, how much it should be containing. So this whatever we are plt is a container, it contains all the matplotlib, and that matplotlib is taking the whatever it can. So wherever we are trying to do this plt, the for that only we are creating the bar, and for that only we are keeping the x label and y label and title, and finally it is shown up here. Okay, so plt is a container and it holds all the other related objects and all, and it will display like this. So you can see this, no, this way. And then comes the other way of showing the same thing, and we have multiple views of the data uh, for the histogram. In this, the data is given like having list of list, and it is like a 2D array, and the enrollments male, female, and age or something, and so on. Okay, here EMPID, like if you go down, like EMPID, gender, age, sales, BMI, income, something like that. So now there is one way of showing the histogram is that df.hist, like whatever the pandas data from here shows everything into saving into the pandas, and that is being shown here as a pandas, this df.hist. So that pandas itself having one function to show this one. Another way of representing is that this uh, whatever histograms here, all these things are shown like this, and that corresponding thing is shown as a plt.show. So here plt is having again container, and whatever is shown after its declaration, whichever is show like capable of showing something, that is coming and sitting here. Okay, and then when we show this df.histogram, create the histograms and showing that, right? So now we have age, sales, income. So these three variables are shown, and other thing is not, which is not shown, age and sales and income. Age, sales and income, in this age, sales and income, and others are having the like categorical variables. So that's why this categorical variables are not shown in this. Okay, and next comes the bar plot, right? In this bar plot, again it is similar to histogram, but it is coming with the, when we call it instead of hist, if you use df dot plot dot bar, so whatever the variables we have, like in this, whatever the numeric variables, age, sales, income, earlier shown like this, no, separately, here it is showing the all together, so that we can have quick comparison when we have this bar chart. And then if we want to showcase the difference between two things, right? Age, sales, like plt dot bar, we are calling it a bar. So earlier we are just calling df dot plot dot bar. Here instead of that we are trying to call the plt dot bar, and we are trying to bring the age and sales into the consideration. And age is a shown x label and x axis, and on the y axis this is shown. Okay. So this is the bar chart information. Okay, so we can get some more insights from the bar chart is that like bar chart or column chart, right? So column chart is used to show a comparison among different attributes, or it can show a comparison of items over time. Okay, so that is about the column chart. Here whatever we received here is the column chart. Okay, yeah, that's all about this.